What's going on, guys? And as you can see, we are on a roll, hitting another new low weigh-in and still staying consistent at about 1 pound to 1.5 pounds a week, which is exactly what I'm looking for. Now, this is like still something that's kind of new to me. It's the first time I've actually been more consistent, like actually very consistent for longer than a month. So I'm really excited and I'm really seeing the differences. And I'm looking forward to getting down to that goal weight. But what we have coming up to you next is what I promised you earlier, or in the last video, I'm sorry. We're going to have my actual back workout, something that's more of something that I would actually do. Now, something that I did want to bring up with you guys, I have just recently switched over my my training split. Instead of just doing like a push-pull legs and then a rest, I am doing a chest day, back day, just splitting them all out. I'm going to do chest, back, shoulders, and arms, and then legs, just to add a little more volume to my shoulders, because I was really only hitting like 2 or 3 workouts for that. Also, I'm going to be doing some more heavier compound movements before my actual workout, just to really help preserve the strength and really just help fill out a little more. So definitely stay tuned for that, and I will see you guys in the next clip. Alright, so I wanted to do things a little different with this video. Instead of just giving you guys just commentary over how to perform the workout right and everything, I really want to talk to you guys about what's just really going on through my mind while I'm doing this cut. But anyways, to start off, we actually started with, I think we ended up doing 6 sets of deadlifts. Started off with 2 sets of 10, and then we just really wanted to try to get more weight up, so we just started doing like doubles and singles and triples and whatnot, where you're just going to perform heavier weight for 1, 2, or 3 reps. Now this is all a part of how I was saying earlier, how I'm going to start doing more heavier compound movements before my actual workout. This is really just to ensure that my strength isn't going to go away too quickly, because I'm sure a lot of you know, when you're cutting down weight, you're restricting your calories, your macros, and whatnot. You're gonna lose strength. You don't have the amount of energy that your body is used to with all the carbs and whatnot to move heavier weight. So this is all a part of that, just really trying to preserve the strength and also preserve muscle. Help fill out a little bit. I mean, you're not really going to gain a whole bunch of like muscle mass while cutting, but it's still going to help just preserve. Now we're going to have a couple raw clips coming to you, just showing you what me and Chris say to each other to really help motivate each other and push us through that extra rep.
Wait, come on. Come on. Up. Hell yeah. Guns are done. Let's move on to the next workout.
Alright, so deadlifts is still a fairly new workout for me. I mean, I've only really been doing them for about 2 months. So 455 is definitely a grinder.
Alright, now we're moving on to reverse grip pull-downs. Let's get it.
So as I was saying, I've really only been doing deadlifts for 2 months. So to me, 455 is pretty impressive for someone who's just pretty much started deadlifting. Originally I had the mindset that I was going to go in doing at least 495 or 500 pounds, but since it was kind of heavy getting up, once I got it up off the ground, it was pretty easy to, straighten out and whatnot. But since I had such a hard time getting it up, I decided to play it safe and just stay at 455 and not try to go up too much.
Now we got close grip pull downs.
In case you guys were wondering, all the workouts that we ended up doing today, we did for 4 sets of 10 to 12. Now I will have the full workout down in the description below in case you guys want to follow along and try it out. It was a really good workout, really high volume, and definitely had a really good pump in my lats throughout the whole workout. The volume during this day was definitely a heck of a lot better than the last back workout, which was also my last video. This is something that I'm more used to. Now granted, I don't typically do the same movements for every single time I hit back within the week. I hit back twice a week, so always switching it up, but this is definitely more the volume that I hit.
next, we're going for the underhand barbell rows.
Alright, so now we're on to underhand barbell rows. It's one of those movements that I really want to start incorporating a little more. I don't really do them that much. It used to be something I used to do all the time, but you can really feel it, especially in the lower lats. It's going to help bring out those lower lats. Also give you that nice little thick, wide V taper, which everybody wants. And yeah, I'm definitely going to have to start kicking that up. Right here you'll see it's just a little too much weight. I had to drop that weight down. Never be afraid to drop the weight if it's too heavy, especially while cutting. Not the best idea to go off an ego lift. Ego lifting is going to give you bad form. Bad form while you're in a deficit will probably end up leading to injury, so definitely avoid that.
Hopefully y'all can still hear me. We got some close grip seated rows coming to you next.
Now this was one of those movements that unfortunately I wasn't able to do in the last video. The last back video that I just recorded. But hands down one of my favorites. With this one you want to make sure that you're really pulling towards your belly button. I always see a lot of people either pulling like towards right in the middle of their chest or right below their chest. Right below your chest I guess is alright. You're not going to get as good of a contraction. The best place to pull it is just right down right at your belly button.
Final workout for the back. We're going on to straight arm pull downs. Let's see how many we're getting for. We're going for a little more volume on this one, so let's get it.
Alright, so for this one we actually ended up doing I think 4 sets of 12 to 15. But this is really going to be good for that serratus anterior, which is the connecting muscle in between your lats and your chest. And doing these is going to help you have that thick look from the front while obtaining that nice V taper from the back.
We're going to finish off this workout with 2 more bicep workouts. We got dumbbell curls coming up at you next.
Alright, so my mistake. I accidentally said dumbbell curls. We're doing barbell curls, obviously. We finished off with hammered dumbbell curls though, but these are going to be the finisher movements. I really wanted to ask you guys, would you prefer me do the commentary over the video, or would you prefer me do it like while we're recording in the gym? Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your guys' opinion is. But if you think that some of the info that I'm giving you guys is helpful, just let me know and I'll just keep things the same.
Last movement we got going on. Finishing off with some dumbbell hammer curls. Woo! Out of breath, guys.
Alright, and this was the absolute last workout we did. Ended up not hitting cardio for this workout just because we were on kind of a time schedule. But that's going to conclude this workout. I thank you guys for watching. Next video we're going to have is a shoulder workout. So stay tuned for that and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.
And that is a wrap.